kidneys are gone. They're dead. It's over. I will be back. Once again, just gonna fill my water bottle. Yes, meow meow, Mr. Gizmo, meow meow. Oh, okay. I'm here. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Alright, so I believe I just read her poem. And she doesn't think I liked it. Okay. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. She wants the D. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Ellipsis. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. She got them dick-sucking lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence or remember that she has to share this poem with other people. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. But I noticed. Oh, I noticed. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah. Also, what poem are you going to share with everyone else? Like, you gave it to me. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. And next is Monica, bay number 2.
Hi, Gray. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ellipsis.
Your style's gotten so refined, Gray. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you've spent with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
But you know how I did it. It's his dick. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm getting the hang of it myself. Oh, yeah.
Well, you're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's,
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Oh, you better be careful with these kind of words, buddy. It makes me want to make sure she didn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? She's fucking crazy. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm gonna hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale. I screwed it up. I'm so bad at this. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only in the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Truly inspiring.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Ah, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional? Ha! 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 It's a joke because they're cartoons.
Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome. Who should I read my poem to? I don't care, I hate them both. Sayori. Ellipsis. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Yeah, that's the weird thing about student council pres is like I totally would love her. Like I'd put it right in her, But I don't know if there's an option for that because like she's not on the chibi menu. There's no President Chibi. So, I don't know. I can always look it up later. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Oh yeah, I should probably read in her voice, huh?
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
I've noticed that, cause the excuse me, Sundari did the same thing last time, where she's like, hey, so if you're gonna write the poem for someone else, don't bother sharing it with me. So I think because the two questions I would normally get wrong, were like when I was writing for Surface, were hers, that she's next. She might be less rude. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm gonna try my best to put my dick in her. So you know, we'll see.
Probably Yuri.
Yeah, I wrote it for Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Gray.
Sayori? Is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Yeah.
Alright. Well, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Alright, whatever. That's the key! Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Yeah, she's done. Mr. Kitty, can you get the fuck out of here?
Don't you swipe in my water bottle?
It is tough work being a professional voice actor. It's an interesting taste.
We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. She had a catchphrase?
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. It's kind of a bitch thing to say. Stupid cunt. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori